How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F124 VCARB Career for today's Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And just to let everybody know before I get into anything else, I have a migraine. This is not fun. I should not be recording anything while having a migraine. But that ain't gonna stop me from completing these last two races on the season, which literally there are two races left. It's Brazil and Sao Paulo today. What? Brazil and Portugal. Jesus Christ. I just said the same fucking thing twice. Sao Paulo and Brazil today. What the fuck? If you can't tell, I'm having a bit of a day, or a bit of a night, since I'm recording this late at night. And, ain't going too well already at the very least. But that ain't gonna stop me from completing this series, completing these last two races, and getting over with it. As a matter of fact, I gotta get into two races today, and I say that because today is the final sprint and main race of this season. Sao Paulo has a sprint race in there and a main race, so it's the last one of the season. So that should be fun. Before we jump into that, last race was our home race at Coda. We had yet another sprint race weekend there, and sprint went pretty decently. I feel like we maximized as much as we could out of the car, and settled for a third, and or I think it was a fourth, the third or fourth, I can't remember. But Max and George are really going at it there, and it seems like Max really just didn't have balls to go after George, so it really didn't pay off in the end for Max at all, because in the end George Russell ended up winning that race, and he was able to continue to bring his championship fight into the main race, to which we just went all out in the main race, and didn't qualify too well. We shot ourselves up through the field and made some passes, got out front, made a three-way pass, and biffed it almost. But we were able to take the lead back shortly thereafter, about like a half a lap later, and yeah, we just never really looked back after that. We did have a safety car, which was interesting, to say the least, but all was good, as the safety car pretty much came out as our pit window had opened, and our team messed up, and I was pretty pissed about it. But thankfully, because we were on the hards, we were just able to run away with it, and just never looked back. We went on to win the race, and with that win came the Drivers' Championship. We are Formula One World Drivers Champions. Proud to fucking say that. And pretty much now that means that the championship is locked up, and the battle for second still going, the battle for fourth is still ongoing, and the battle for seventh is still ongoing, and ninth and 11th, and pretty much just all throughout the field pretty much. So yeah, but speaking of which, the driver standings, we still lead. We are the World Drivers Champions, so we really don't have to worry about anything with two races to spare. And you have George Russell second, Max Verstappen third, Lando Norris in fourth, Lewis Hamilton fifth, Charles Leclerc in sixth, our teammate Carlos Sainz in seventh, Oscar Piastri in eighth, Perez in ninth, and Fernando Alonso in 10th. And you have Stroll in 11th, Tsunoda 12th, Ocon 13th, Gasly 14th, Magnussen 15th, Albon 16th, Valtteri Bottas in 17th, and it is still Hulkenberg, Zhou Guanyu, Logan Sargent without a single point scored now, with two races remaining and one more sprint race weekend. I think these were the exact same three last season. We'll check that when we go to the season standings, just to see some stuff. And then over on the constructor side of things, because we were able to do far more better than the Mercedes guys, and also I completely forgot to mention, Max Verstappen DNF'd out of Coda, so that's something. So that's another reason why we were able to secure the championship pretty much. But over on the constructor side, we lead ahead of Mercedes in P2, followed by Red Bull in third, McLaren in fourth, Ferrari fifth, Aston sixth, Alpine seventh, Haas eighth, Williams in ninth, the Kick-Sauber team in 10th with 2 points. So it's nice to see every single team at least have a point, so I'll take it. And then yeah, here are the driver standings. Fernando Alonso ended up getting his first podium this season, and his last podium came back in Abu Dhabi at the season 1 finale. And if I scroll down here, yeah, Hulkenberg, Zhou Guanyu, and Logan Sargent are the same three drivers this season that were the same three drivers that didn't score a single point last season. And they got close so many times last season, and what's funny is that they've gotten close this season, and the closest that Hulkenberg gotten was an 11th in Austria. Zhou got close with the 13th in Miami. And Logan Sargent has come close with a 14th back at Miami too. So just a lot of things are going on, and a lot of it's not going their way. So that's the main thing there. I'm kind of thinking by the end of the season, Carlos Sainz might be able to jump Charles, his old Ferrari teammate. That might actually happen, which would be hilarious as shit if that did happen. But who knows at this point. I don't think I need to put in anything. Oh, I should probably put in a new CE. So yeah, we'll put in a brand new CE. Gearbox should be good. These two should be good. That should be good. That should be good. ICE I might worry about a little bit, but maybe not too much. And speaking of durability related things, we still have some stuff that needs to be adapted. We have 4 parts left on the chassis side, which is the intercooler positioning and the front nose cone structure. And then the tire blankets and heave dampers are the other 2 that need to be adapted for next season. And then over on the durability side, it's both the electrical systems, the 1 energy store reliability testing and ICE reliability testing, MGU-H and MGU-K reliability testing. So about 10 more parts with 2 races remaining. It might be a little bit of a difficult mountain to climb, but we might be able to get all the chassis ones done. Maybe. We'll see. See how well that holds up. But yeah, now it's just time to head on down to Sao Paulo for the second to last race of the season. So hopefully this goes really, really well. So let's go ahead and answer time, get the weekly resources from myself and Science. Hopefully Science adapted a part, because
okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Still 4 here, still 6 here. Okay, so I don't think he's not looking at anything, but I do think Science at some particular point is going to have enough to get something. Or is he getting something on aerodynamics? Nope, nothing on aero. Can't get anything on powertrain, so can't get anything there. And then yeah, so there's just all that. So yeah, we might, like I said, we might be able to get the last 4 chassis in before the season ends, but durability might have to suffer. It really just depends on how these last 2 races go. So yeah, but now it is time to head to the Brazilian Grand Prix. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on the race weekend, do practice, then do sprint qualifying. I'm going to all of you guys in the last sprint of season 2.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Hamilton, Perez, Tsunoda, Ocon, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Albon, Smith, Zhou, Bottas, Sargent, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out.
All right, rolling off P16 for today's sprint. Yeah, we're only starting back here because pretty much found out that this car is undrivable in the rain, at least this season's car, because I'm pretty sure I've driven in the rain at this track before and it was fine, and yet this time around it's just ass backwards apparently. But rolling off 16th, not really much to really focus on except for this. So I get why they want me on softs, but they die out very, very fucking fast, and especially if you can't manage them correctly, which the AI tend to not do that. They don't tend to manage their shit well. So I'm just going to go on the alternate strategy and go from the mediums all the way to the end. There are probably going to be some drivers that do the exact same thing as me, which is no big deal, quite frankly. I just think when it comes to sprint races and all that sort of stuff, you got to remember, you got to last your tires have to last all the way to the end. And pretty much by like lap 6 or 7, Their tires are done. I'm just putting it out there right now. Like, their tires are just gone. But who knows what it'll be today. I mean, we're gonna try to march our way through the field on our mediums, and I know how to take care of them around here. It's just I gotta not have people in my way in order for that shit to happen. So pretty much what we're gonna be doing today. So let's go on ahead, jump in this race, and let us see, or in the sprint rather, and let us see what we can do in the final sprint of season 2. Let's go. This motherfucker on the left-hand side, he's just eyeballing me. He's almost like super disappointed that he's not in the car. And it's me. Well, guess what? I won a Drivers' Championship. And here soon, we're about to have a Constructors Championship. So put a smile on your fucking face. All right, pretty decent start right there. Got Stroll and Hulkenberg. Gonna get Gasly. Bump Alonso for a little bit. I almost got him, and we'll get him here. Hey, Gasly. Oh my gosh. Can't. I pinch him down, but I don't want to pinch him down too far. There we go. E12 on lap 1, not bad. Yeah, so the AI, they really just got to pay attention to how they use their tires pretty much. That's about it.
DRS is being enabled this lap.
So yeah, we're pretty much just going to have to wait and see how these AI start dropping off here soon. We're just going to keep up with them, though. I want to lose time. I don't want to lose positions or anything like that, so we'll be fine. We'll be good. Gotta keep the car on the track and we'll be fine. Yeah, Alonso definitely doesn't like being behind Ocon, I can tell you that. For some reason, being behind the McLarens is also not good because they're just slow as shit right now.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Oh, we'll get past all right. Alonso's saving ERS, or trying to recharge his battery. I'm there, buddy. Try pinching me off there and going into the corner. Well, I said, fuck that. 2 McLaren boys up here getting at it. I'm going off the fucking track. Hold on now. Don't go off the track. Need to keep her on the track. So got these boys up here to catch. And then somehow get to that next Ferrari, which has my teammate up in there. He's got the mark of Russell and the Ferrari of Leclerc and the Red Bull of Verstappen up there, so I want to get up there as fast as I humanly can in a 12-lap race. Or a 12-lap sprint, I should say. So I'm going to start... Oh, there he goes. He started saving right there. Started using a little bit. Pinch him. 10th.
Nice move. Good job.
Sweet. Top 10, baby. Now we just have Tsunoda ahead. And then Perez, Hamilton, and the 2 McLarens. Top 4 kind of getting away. There's Yuki saving. Can I get a little bit close?
You're in the top 10.
Oh my god, Lando just pulled a fucking IRL move that he did. He just lost a spot to fucking Hamilton as I overtook Tsunoda. And there's a yellow behind, and it's for Hamilton. Well, there goes that fucking motor. Ocon's out? What the fuck? There's 2 DNFs. First Hamilton and then Ocon. What the fuck's going on? It's 2 DNFs. That's 2 stricken cars. Shouldn't that be a safety car? I guess not. Guess we're safe to race, I guess. Wow. Oh my god, Piastri locked up too. Holy fuck, what's going on with these McLaren boys? Saved it somehow coming out of that corner. I don't know how, but I did. Shocking to see there's another lockup up there. That was Max. What the fuck is going on with these lockups? First Lando, then Oscar, now Max. What the fuck is going on? Everyone's just locking up their shit. My gosh. I just didn't realize my fucking teammate's leading this shit. What the fuck? What in the world is happening? You can obviously tell that their tires are starting to go away because I just reeled Perez in during that tight, twisty little section of the track. Got him. Smacked the shit out of the curve doing so, but we did it. It's P7 now. It's 2 points. I mean, I don't really need points, but I don't want some points for the Constructors battle, I'll tell you that. Sainz is doing his bit. He's in the lead. I got a ways to go to catch him, and I got 6 laps to do it, and I think I could do it. I almost just slammed right into the back of Lando. That could have been bad. Oh, he's going defensive now.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Okay, Lando, fuck. He really pushed me a little bit wider than I thought he would have. Alright, I see you. I see you. Oh no, Charles is catching Sainz. Fuck.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
That worked out far more better than I thought, so yeah, that was really good. Now we just got Oscar and Max in our sights. First up, Oscar, which might take us a little bit to get to him. He is saving ERS, though. Ooh, from a long way back. Ooh, getting loose. Ooh, almost touching. Woohoo! No touchy, no contact, we good. Holy tits. Up to P5. I'm not gonna get DRS off Max this time. I should be able to be close enough to him for the second DRS straight, though. I barely got it. Yep, I did. Wow. With 3 to go and a possibility of getting to Russell would be great right now. But if Max can get to Russell, then he can fight Russell, but I don't know if he will. Max in this game really doesn't have a whole lot of balls. Oh, yellow behind.
Green flag.
It's another fuck. Is that another DNF? I think that was Perez. Oh shit, Max and George going at it.
You've lost some.
That was, yeah, Perez is out. Shit. What the fuck? Hulkenberg is out. That was very fucking illegal what I just did, but I don't care. These two are side by side up in front of me. Continue to be side by side so I can get fucking closer, please. Thank you. They got side by side enough. So yeah, once more, just like Hamilton and fucking Ocon at 2 DNFs at the same time. Crazy. Oh
okay,
my
mate,
gosh.
This is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Max really went for a move that probably wasn't going to work, and, well, it didn't. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Max really had to do that to me. And Charles passed Sainz, which is kind of sad, but if I can get Max here, that'd be good, but I don't know if I can. We'll see. I don't think Sainz can get Leclerc in time, so might be all Leclerc's to lose here. Damn, I was hoping I could get a better exit out of there, but not gonna be enough. Charles will win it. And I'll get to Max, but it ain't gonna be enough. One more lap and I would have gotten third. Probably one more lap and me and fucking Sainz would have been 1-2, but I tried. Fucking hell, my hands hurt. Holy shit. Driver of the day, yeah, from 16th to 4th. Almost got a podium out of it, too. Jeez. Alright, well, after a sprint that, in all honesty, I feel like maybe I could have gotten to third place. A 4th ain't too bad. Knowing that we were faster than Max, I'll accept that. I'll take that. But with Lewis Hamilton's DNF, that also allows ourselves to get further ahead of Mercedes, even though they scored 4 points. We scored 13, though. So, or was it 13? No, it's 12. We scored 12 points. So we gained 8 points on Mercedes coming out of today, so that's good. But congratulations to Charles. He gets the job done. Gets a dub. Even though it's in a sprint, he gets a dub still. Carlos Sainz, there's something on my glasses. Of course there are. Carlos Sainz P2, Max Verstappen P3, ourselves P4, Russell P5, Oscar Piastri 7th, Lando Norris Oscar Piastri P6, Lando Norris P7, and Fernando Alonso gets the final point in P8. And there's Yuki and Gasly to finish that round at the top 10. And then you got Stroll, Albon, Magnussen, Bottas, Sargent, Joe, Hulkenberg, Perez, Hamilton, and Ocon. Yeah, these two DNF at the same time, and these two DNF at the same time. I don't know what was going on there, but that was very, very fucking interesting, to say the least. We've now cracked 300 points. That's pretty cool. Sainz did lose a little bit of points on Charles because of him winning. But the main race is still there, and he could gain something on him. Who knows? And then Constructors, we've now pulled away to 42 ahead of Mercedes, so could lock up the championship on Sunday. We'll just have to wait and see if we can actually beat Mercedes to it. So, yeah, but all in all, really good sprint. And now all that's left is Sunday.
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Fernando Alonso yesterday puts him on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Russell, Stroll, Gasly, Norris, Tsunoda, Ocon, Sainz, Albon, Smith, Joe, Bottas, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Perez, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car. And they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
All right, rolling off P12 today. Quite shocking that we're up here, but at the same time, I'm not that shocked because the four drivers that fucking DNF'd out of the sprint, they had to take grid penalties for this race, so it helped us out a lot because we qualified 16th again. But because of those four, DNFing, like I said, we jumped up to P12, and bada bing, bada boom, we start higher this time around. So maybe we can get to the front faster. It just depends, really. But strategy for today, looking to be a soft to medium kind of strategy. And in all honesty, I'm not the biggest fan of this strategy. I think like a medium to hard kind of strategy would be better. Kind of like this one, but just replace the soft with a medium and just kind of go from there. But yeah, I mean, we can go to the end on the mediums. I know I can. I mean, the sprint, I was just trying to fucking get on the podium because I saw signs up there and I didn't want to leave him hanging. So I kind of just killed my tires. But I do know how to save my tires around this place. It's just it takes a little bit to do that, but yeah, so today should be a good day. Hopefully today we'll get a good finish out of it. Even if we don't win, it would be nice to win. It may not happen. If it don't, whatever. Am I gonna still try to go for it? You're damn right. Am I gonna be mad if I don't win? No. Will I be mad if I do have a race winning car and something stupid happens? Yes. Yes, I will, actually. That's actually true. I will be fucking pissed. But, yeah, without further ado, let's go on ahead and jump on into this race and let us see what we can do. Let's go. Seems like only one driver went on the alternate strategy, like the one that I did in the sprint pretty much, which was starting on the mediums and probably going to the hards. So maybe Joe has the right idea. Who knows, really? He could definitely take those mediums a long ways, so it'll be very interesting to see what kind of different strategies we'll have for today, because I don't know who at the front is on mediums and who else is on softs, but maybe today the soft and medium strategy will in fact work. We'll just have to see. Ooh, okay.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Jumped up to fucking P9. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, turn please. That three-way move in turn 1 should have ended far more worse than what it did end up right there at the end. Holy shit. Well, I mean, that was a pretty good fucking start. Oh, Gaz is also on mediums. Yeah, as we get through this, as we go out throughout this field, we'll see who's on the mediums and who's not on mediums. Who's willing to take it longer. So far, Gasly's one of the main culprits here. But yeah, really good qualifying from the Spaniard, Alonso as well.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS.
Just gonna let Ocon do Ocon things here very quickly. Just sneak my way in on here. Didn't touch him. Did not fucking touch him at all. P7 too, let's go. Now I can go run down Norris and Stroll. How the fuck is Stroll up in the top 5? What is happening? Yeah, a lot of guys setting new fast laps. Mine ain't too good, but also I'm not in DRS, so that's my main concern. The main reason why I'm not like in the 108 bracket. They're fighting behind me, Tsunoda and Gasly. And soon to be Ocon. Damn, they're really going at it up there. I just saw that for the lead. Damn, both Alpines got Yuki. Holy fuck. Yuki just got fucking swallowed by the Alpine boys. And Charles Leclerc ended up taking the lead too. That was the pass that he ended up making back there at, I think, turn 3 or turn 4. Norris and Stroll going at it. Finally got into the 108s. Damn, I was kind of hoping Stroll would fight that a little bit more, but I'm asking way too much out of Stroll, so that was my first mistake, asking too much out of Stroll.
And gap to the car in front, 2.2 seconds.
Don't know how I managed to fucking save that, but quick reaction time, I guess, is what does it for you. When you got the fucking reflexes of a damn cat. Yeah, it's definitely gonna save you. Definitely gonna save your ass every now and then. What the fuck am I going? What am I doing and where am I going? I'm like slowly cutting the gap down to Stroll, but then there's like certain points where like it'll just like go back up to like 2 seconds. Like I can get it under 2 seconds. I just can't go any further than that, which really makes me wonder if I should go onto the hards instead of the mediums. I think the hards might be the better way to go. I don't know. I got 6 laps to really make a decision, so
behind, 4.8 seconds.
I'll have enough time to fucking figure it out what I want to do. I'm leaning towards going onto the hards for my pit stop because I went in the sprint. The mediums kind of wore out a little bit more quicker than I thought, but it was also because I was pushing quite a bit. The hards I can push without any bullshit going on, so
aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
I don't know. I'm debating it right now if I should go medium, if I should stay on the medium or go to the hard. We'll see. Holy fuck, that was the worst I've ever had my tires be, dude. I barely got on the throttle. Let it be known, I was barely on the fucking throttle when all that fucking occurred. That is ridiculous. That's how bad the fucking tire wear is getting, dude. To the point where now Yuki's caught me somehow. When he wasn't able to before, and now all of a sudden he just has grip in his tires. When he should be losing grip, not gaining grip. Well, that knocked off his fucking front wing end plate. Not want to do that. I just wanted to block him, but okay. I might make a fucking early pit stop. This is a joke with these tires. Oh my fucking gosh. Yeah, I'm making the call.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I can't fucking do it anymore, dude. This is a joke. Tires are laughably fucking awful by that point, dude. There ain't no way I would be able to go 2 more laps with that shit. Fuck no. Absolutely not.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Didn't fuck it up either.
Job
Nice.
on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Let's get out of pit lane before we can really say a whole lot. Yeah, I just think the hards are going to be the better way to go. Just saying it. They'll last longer too, so by the time the race is over, I should be okay. Yeah, these guys, they ain't pitting now, but like in another lap or two, then they'll start pitting, but
Keep managing your tires.
I'm gonna
manage
hope and
your
pray to
tyres.
God I can get a good fucking lap in to prove my point that maybe the hards are the better way to go right now. Still really can't get through turn 1 any better. I just ride the curb through there, I guess. Just saw on the track map, I saw Leclerc peel off. I don't know if Fernando peeled off with him. Sainz is
Carlos is in for his stop now.
Well, even though I'm not really going to get the fastest lap, I can tell you this right now. I was catching Perez, Magnussen, Zhou, and Sargent pretty fucking quickly, so keep that in mind. So it seems like we're only going to get Sainz, but that's fine. Yeah, he's going to go on the
So your ERS
mediums.
is running a bit low. Looking to... Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.0 seconds.
I don't know where you got 3.0. It's 2.7. I need to get your eyes checked, buddy. Oh, the Rebel did not peel off. I think it's Max, so shocked that Max didn't come down pit lane. Thought he would have. I'm catching this group, and what's funny is that there's a couple guys in this group that I know for a fact I can pass. And these guys are gonna stay out longer. Wow. Perez came in, Bottas came in. A lot of fucking cars just came in right there. Someone locked up here. We just jumped Stroll. I just now realized that. Holy fuck. Who knew that this undercut would work out far more better than I thought? Hey, Logan. Don't mind me, buddy. Oh, wow, these guys are fucking slow as balls. Kept it neat and tidy with Zhou, and he kept it neat and tidy with me. Hell yeah, Zhou. The Mercs are up there. Well, Russell's one of the Mercs, and Hamilton, he's not even really, hasn't really gone anywhere. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Whew. Okay, Hamilton did come in. It's pretty terrifying with me and Gasly right there. Holy fuck. Yeah, so I'm up to 6. Jumped Stroll by a lot. And I'm the only car on the hards. This is going to be interesting towards the end of this race, I will say. I can just lay down some like time trial laps, or like not even time trial, but just practice laps on these boys. On these tires. This might be fucking crazy. We'll just have to see. Damn, George set the fastest lap. 181. I'm like nowhere fucking near that. Oh, yellow behind again. Is that for the Merc again? Oh my god, it was for Lewis again. Damn, this week has not been the week for Lewis. Holy. DNF for the sprint and DNF in the main race. Holy shit.
We're catching the car ahead. Well
Has
done,
not
but
been
be
good.
aware, these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Oh, there he is. Over on the right-hand side. Bye, Lewis. See you in the finale in Portimao. Probably the race where we're gonna take the Constructors Championship. Hopefully he ain't too upset about it. Hopefully.
Ahead, 6.0 seconds.
Oh, yellow behind. That's
Okay,
for
clear.
Stroll. Oh, that's a hard break for Stroll right there. He was on pace for a good finish, and now he's not gonna. He's gonna get a DNF out of it. Well, damn. I was gonna do my lap around fucking Sao Paulo with Chris, but then that happened, and well, I don't think now's a good time to do it. Shit. There's another DNF.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Oh, there he is. I was like, where the fuck is Stroll? And he's over there. Bye, Stroll. See you in Portimao. I think now's a good time to do a lap around Sao Paulo with Chris now, don't you think? Let's go.
Okay, we've got 7 laps worth of fuel remaining.
That was a good thing that he talked right at the end, because that was a lap around Interlagos with Chris. And yeah, we're kind of short on fuel, but thank God we're not fighting for any positions or whatever, so we can kind of just push all the way to the end and not really have a care in the world. I mean, the best finish we're going to get is P6, so...
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
And if anything, like, if we run out of fuel, the possibility of losing multiple positions is, like, non-existent. We might lose a position to maybe Ocon, but definitely not our teammate Sainz. We're definitely not going to have that happen to us. Now, if a safety car came out, then we'd be able to save fuel, but that ain't gonna happen. So far, it hasn't happened today. I feel like it should have happened maybe at least a couple times, but what can you do?
Seconds.
I don't know what it is with me in fucking turn 1, but holy fuck, I cannot get through there. It's insane. And my frames dipped through there, so that's awesome. The time was a little bit better, but still struggling all around through there. I mean, I'll just be honest with you, like, I was kind of hoping the AI would pull some shit that they did in the sprint where they would, you know, be fighting each other a lot more, but they really haven't been doing that a lot this race, so it's kind of like, well, what did I expect? Well, what else would I expect from F124, you know?
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
We'll be fine. 6 to go, 5 laps of fuel, it's fine. It's more like 5.5 laps, or yeah, 5.5 laps left in the race.
So
Now we're coming to 5 to go, and well, we're about a half a lap short, which ain't too bad. Just trying to get through this, trying to get through the rest of this track, or just trying to get through the rest of these laps without any issues, pretty much. But ain't going too well. But yeah, as I was saying before, like, I wish the AI would just throw balls and just fucking make moves more consistently, but this is F124, and well, you need a fucking mod in order for them to do that, which is kind of fucking stupid. I don't want to install a mod just for them to fucking work properly, so... Or not even just work properly, but just have fucking battles. Just have AI battles, you know? It's nice what F123 brought to us and what F124 took from us. It's insane. I think I only got one more race after this to fucking do, and I'm done with this game. I don't know if I'll do a season 3. It'd be a fucking miracle if I did. What's going on up here? Apparently Max done goofed something. He's also on the set of hards like I am. I think he just fucking locked it up and fell down a lot of positions. Allowing Russell to gain another spot to help him in the constructors battle with myself, or pretty much with us over at VCARB. Max. Never failed to disappoint. He was running up in the podium. That's the funnier part about it. He was up there. Then he pissed it all away. He pulled a Lando. And what's funny is, speaking of Lando, he's on the podium in 3rd. Crazy times, crazy times.
Okay, keep an eye on that
All
gap
right,
ahead,
2
please.
laps to go.
7.1 seconds.
Ignore the gap to Max because we're not going to catch him. And I do have this MFD screen up because I was kind of wondering how much fuel I was away from.
Fuel. Let's conserve.
Yeah, so about like coming to 3 laps to go, I pulled up this MFD menu, and just kind of curious how like short I was. When I popped it up, we were like a quarter of a lap short. Now we're almost a lap short. And by that point, Gasly, or Ocon, excuse me, behind is going to catch us and probably pass us. Unless I can hold him off, which I think I can. It's going to go really fucking slowly around this place for one more lap, I guess. Be nice if my car could exit the corners too. That'd be great. I think I'm going to run out the second I enter the S's. Coming out of the S's. Nope, right before I hit the start-finish line.
Final lap of the race.
Well, we're in low fuel mode, so not really much I can do about this now. So yeah, we're just going to be slow pretty much this entire lap.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Well, we're running on fume, boys. And we can still technically finish ahead of Ocon. We just need to, you know, hold them off in a way. Not by putting them in the wall or anything. And I think I could pretty much secure P6. Dude, I love how I'm just being honest with you guys. You even saw me do it. I put in 3.5 fucking laps of extra fuel and I still managed to run out. What the fuck? Apparently I need fucking 4 or 5 when I come to Interlagos on this fucking game. Jesus Christ.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing.
Hey, Charles Leclerc finally wins a race this season.
10.9 seconds.
I love how it's deliberately trying to fucking screw me over. That curve barely does anything to me. And that time it just wanted to shoot me sideways like, yep, you can go fuck yourself. But as I was saying, Charles Leclerc finally wins this season and we'll come on P6. I'll take it.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I'm celebrating, so we must have won the Constructors title if that's the case, but I'm not 100% sure. Paris driver of the day. Well, good job to him. GG's. G fucking G's.
And Leclerc to the line, to the checkered flag. It's King Charles today. He wins.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. There's a long way to go.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Alright, so not the day I was really expecting to have, but you win some, you lose some in Interlagos. It just really depends, honestly. So, from P12 to P6 is pretty good. I'll definitely take that. But congratulations to Charles on the win. Lando P2, Fernando P3, George P4, Verstappen P5, ourselves P6. Ocon 7th, Sainz in 8th, Perez in 9th, and Alexander Albon P10. Pretty good, pretty good. Then you have Oscar in 11th. So fucking close once again at Nico Hulkenberg points. He finishes in 12th. Tsunoda 13th, Magnussen 14th, Bottas 15th, Sargent 16th, Zhou Guanyu 17th, Gasly 18th, and then Stroll 19th and Lewis Hamilton 20th, both of which DNF'd in this race. So we gained points on Russell coming out of the sprint. So we gained 8 points on him. And today we only lose a point to Mercedes and the Constructors. So that ain't half bad, because if you add, actually no, if you add mine and Sainz's points, it's 12, and Russell, the only Mercedes that scored points, 13. So there you have it. and then check out the standings to see what we got going on now. So obviously we're still the championship leader. That ain't changing. Russell P2, he's pretty much almost secured it. I think he just needs to finish ahead of Max in Portugal, and he's fine. He just don't DNF, and Max doesn't eat, and Russell needs to finish the race and not DNF, and Max cannot win and get the fastest lap in Portugal. Can't happen in order for Russell to secure P2. But Max P3, Lando P4, Leclerc up to P5, so that's pretty good for him. Hamilton in 6, Sainz in 7th, so he's broke the 100-point column now. So what? Top 7 have broken 100 points, which is pretty cool. Piastri definitely can come to the end of the season. We'll just see if he can do it. But he's P8. Alonso up to P9, that's shocker. And then Sergio Perez up to 10th, so good job to them. Stroll down at 11th. Ocon is now 12th with Tsunoda 13th, Gasly 14th, Magnussen 15th, Albon 16th, and Bottas 17th. Still, though, we got Hulkenberg, Zhou Guanyu, and Logan Sargent with 0 points on the board. And then the constructors. So there's pretty much an opportunity for Mercedes to still get us in Abu Dhabi, but we might have it on lock even if one of us finishes in the points. We pretty much need one of us to finish top 5, and the other 2 can win. Like Lewis and George can get a 1-2, and all we need to do is just like finish top 5 or 4, and then we'll still get it. So I ain't too worried because I'm pretty sure we can do pretty good in Portugal. But yeah, so we're still the Constructors Championship leader by 41 ahead of Mercedes in 2nd, with McLaren 3rd, Red Bull 4th, Ferrari 5th, Aston 6th, Alpine 7th, Haas in 8th, Williams in 9th, and Kick Sauber in 10th. So all in all, pretty decent day, pretty good weekend. We got 5 points in the sprint, 8 in the race. Leclerc won. Actually, I didn't even know that. Leclerc won both the sprint and the main race. So there you have it. He finally won something. He won a sprint and a main race this season. So GG's to Leclerc. Fucking G's to Leclerc. And considering the fact that I have a migraine, the fact that I got a P6 is a sight to behold. So pretty good day for all of us. And we'll just now head into the final race in Portugal and finish the season off once and for fucking all. Alright, so we got 96 on racecraft, which is pretty nice. Experience also went up, awareness went up. Focus somehow goes down. Pace goes up though, so that's nice. Why did my focus go down again? Like, why is that? Oh, it's because I didn't finish on the fucking podium. That's why. I'm never gonna hit 94 RTG pretty much. That's like my goal, but I'm not gonna hit it. Like, no matter what I do, it ain't gonna happen. Unless I hit a fucking Acolyte, but that ain't gonna happen either. And then a recognition at 59 to Sainz is 41, so all things considered, pretty fucking good over on the recognition side of things. Just gotta wait for that 1% to come in. The manufacturer, power unit specialist done, quality assurance done as well. Strategy analysis, somehow did not get that done, but strategy analysis, I swear to God, just fucking hates me sometimes. We got those, we got 3 or 4 again, so I'll take it. Whoa. And we're back home. I gotta say that one more fucking time and I'm done. Or it's over, so that's good. Got more weekly resources, which is good. I didn't really get a whole lot coming out of practice, so yeah. Achieve 97 fucking RTG. What the fuck are you on? You can't even get out of 93 and you expect me to get to 97 to beat Charles? What the fuck? Seems like I'll be fine to fucking retain my seat, but Jesus Christ. So Sainz looking at something over here. Still 4 parts to complete. With my 640, can I get anything? I can get the front nose cone structure and the tire blankets. Well, I want to be able to complete some. Well, actually, Sainz is looking at that. But do I trust Sainz to get it? I think I do. So I'm going to do the tire blankets then. Do that. Just have 3 more parts. Maybe Sainz can get that one and we'll be fine. I'm not too sure. Yeah, durability is just going to suffer, I guess. I'll say this, like, if we don't get one, like, coming out of Portimao and all that sort of stuff, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal because it's literally just the heave dampers, the front nose cone structure, and the intercooler positioning. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world to not get all of it, especially with high inflation, so. it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust me. I don't get my my strategy analysis, so I won't get the increase in fucking resource points. So kind of blows chunks, but what can you do? So yeah, we haven't won the constructors yet, but hopefully in Portugal we'll be able to do that. And for some reason, they said that Charles won back-to-back races, and as a matter, if I'm not mistaken, he got 6th in Coda, and we won Coda. But sure, whatever. But yeah, so got one more race to settle it, to seal the deal on season 2. Just probably gonna add in some new shit. Man, it's fucking well at this rate. This I don't need to do that. Energy store's fine. That's fine. I just put that in, and then boom. There we go. I'm gonna put some some new stuff in for the engine. While the others are just, you know, still, you know, relatively good. So that's all that matters. But one more race, the Portuguese Grand Prix. I haven't raced here since I think it was F1 was the last time I raced here. I think. Either F1 22 or F1 2021. I'll have to look back, but I think it was 22 was the last time I raced here in the career season, because I didn't go here in 23, I don't think. Again, I could be wrong. I'll have to double check and see. But yeah, should be fun. Should be interesting. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification down below for some more. Next race is the final race of season 2. Then we can say goodbye to this game and go on to F1 25. So it's almost over. It's almost fucking over. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in Portugal for the finale. Have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.